Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm out at Deerfield Park playing one of my home courses, playing Deerfield Longs, bringing you guys a winter mic'd up practice round. So let's get right into it. Thanks for coming back to the channel. Hole 1, par 3, 225 feet. Straight, finishes up and to the left. I'm going with the Athena. I'm trying to throw it on some hyzer angle and just, keep it holding that angle all the way up the hill, ideally. That looked really good. That got all the way up to the left. Should be about a 15-footer for birdie. Alright, so before we get started, you're going to address the elephant in the room. I haven't been posting a lot on the YouTube channel, just been focused on school, and right now it's the mid-basketball season, so I've been trying to put a little bit of energy and time into that. But I got out here today to film Deerfield Longs for you guys, try to bring you some good content. So hole 1, walking up the hill. This hole's always an interesting starter. Super steep hill, really short hole, 225 feet, but it plays much further. Throwing a fairway driver probably about 75% to get it up to the bucket. So right there, easy birdie on hole 1 to start. All right, hole 2, also par 3, 235 feet. It goes up and then drifts way right to a basket that's in a little ravine. I'm going with the nuke here on a high forehand hyzer. Alright, that's a little deep left. Should be about a circle 2 look, probably about 45. Not my best throw, hung out a little too wide. You really want to get it tight and high to this right tree line. So not my best throw right there. Alright, so I'm over here in these bushes. Probably closer to 50 feet. Long look here at a birdie. Not really what I'm expecting to make. Try to give us a bid though. A little low and right. Not bad bids. Easy 3 on hole 2. 1 down through 2, not a bad start. Got a couple more holes. I like to section off this course because I've played it so much. Through the first 4, I like to be 2 down in solo rounds, going into 5, and then the little bit more wooded section of the course. Alright, hole 3, par 3, 335 feet. I'm going with my Luna here. It goes downhill and finishes a little bit left at the end. Just trying to hit the gap here, let the disc do the work. Alright, that got down the hill real nice. Should be an edge of circle look for birdie. Probably just a bit short of the bucket. Alright, probably landed about 40 feet short here. Hit the gap today though. Recently I've been leaving this drive a little left. So I'll take a look here for sure. Just a little low. Alright. Taking another 3 here on hole 3. Going hole 4. Alright, hole 4 on Deerfield here, par 3, 263 feet. It's a flat hyzer up the hill to the left at the end. Low ceiling, so I'm just looking to pound my Raptor. Just really hard towards that hill, maybe get up it and get a look at a birdie. That's really short and right. Probably a long look, but didn't get it left like I wanted to there. Alright, right here, probably 40, 45 feet. Long look here at birdie. Oh, I thought I had it. Felt good. Just a little bit too far right to catch. Another three. There's 3 threes in a row going into hole 5. Okay start. Not what I wanted, but it's what I got. Alright, hole 5, Deerfield, 515 feet. I'm going ESP nuke. This is the signature hole, the sledding hill hole. I'm gonna put this out there on a little bit of Anheuser on like a big flex shot. Try to use the whole fairway, bring it down towards the basket. Come on, yeah. Go in. Get down. Holy. Okay, well, it was a really good throw. Came down just behind the basket and skipped long, probably to circle's edge, so tester putt coming back for the birdie. Hole 5 Deerfield, man, never gets old. It's such a great hole, just straightforward, straight, 500 feet. I love holes like this, so you can just let one go. We don't have a lot of bomber courses around here, so whenever I get to throw a distance driver out here, it's good practice. Now we have the runway in Elma. I played that quite a bit before the snow fell. I'm sure I'm going to be playing that more and more, preparing for the Pro Tour courses. Trying to play a couple big ones next year. Looking at the Preserve again, maybe Idlewild, although that is the same week as my cousin's wedding, so not sure if I'll be going to that event this year. But looking at Ledgestone, D-Glow, just all the closest ones to us that we can go to, depending on schedules and stuff. So looking forward to playing the big events next year. Miss my tour guys, Isaac Robinson and Kevin Kiefer, and all the rest of the Eagles Wings fam. Miss all of you, and I can't wait to get out there again with them next season. Got up to the green here. My disc is just a little bit long in there. Gonna have a obstructed look at the 2. All right. Tricky little putt here. Probably circle's edge. We got a little window here. Oh, get it up. What are you afraid of, man? That's always the most frustrating thing for me, is just not committing to the putts. Gotta be confident. Can't just take pars all day. Alright, time to get some birdies on the wooded section. Here we go. Alright, hole 6, 217 feet, just up this hill straight. I'm throwing a zone on a little bit of a flex line. I just like how it opens up the fairway, and it's a really good distance control shot for me on this hole. Not really a great setup, but I'll try to throw this and get out of the way of the camera so you guys can see the shot. Just a little bit of a crowded tee pad with trees and stuff. Well, that's got good distance. Should be about 20 feet right for a look at a birdie there. The basket is straight ahead, but there's a bigger gap to the right, so if you throw a little flex shot, it's easy to like it's easier to hit that gap than go through all the trees that are guarding the basket. So really like that shot, should have a good look. All right, pretty good look at birdie here. Probably just outside of 20 feet. Nice. Now that was a confident putt, right in the middle, even a little bit high. If it spits out, not much I can do about that, but stuck. It's a good putt. All right, hole 7, par 3, 253 feet. This is one of the tightest holes on the course. It's a little downhill, forehand shot, backhand turnover for some. I'm going with my zone here. I usually go Captain's Raptor, but that hasn't been working consistently for me, so I'm going to try this today. Alright, that's going to be short, but that'll be a look up the hill for the birdie. This hole is, if you hit the gap, you'll have a look at a birdie, and that's really all I'm trying to do. This isn't one that I'm counting on getting. I just don't want to take a 4, because if you get an early kick on this hole, you're pretty much done for almost immediately usually. So I'll take a long look at a birdie here. Alright, probably got 40 feet, maybe like 38 feet here for a look at a birdie. Just trying to get it, give it the height. That's the thing here. If I get it high enough, give it a chance. Solid. Made it there. Good 2 here on 7. That's a bonus for me personally. I don't get this one all the time, so I'm taking that, rolling into hole 8. All right, hole 8, Deerfield, par 3. It says par 4 on the T sign. It's not. It's 295 feet. I'm going Luna. Just trying to throw this, maybe a little bit of hyzer release, just pop it up to flat. Just hopefully fly in the fairway here. Pretty tight the whole way down, so we gotta commit to this shot. Okay, get through, go right to that, yeah. All right, I pulled that a little bit right, but it's okay. I got through some of those trees up to the basket, probably about 25 right. Look at a birdie here on hole 8. All right, geez. Okay, this is way closer than I thought, even maybe 15 feet here. Sweet. I'm smooth like that, dropping discs left and right. Paul Macbeth Luna, baby. Favorite throwing putter I've ever had. I'm like that. Felt different. Alright, hole 9, Deerfield, par 3, 360 feet, downhill and to the left, finish at the end. The tee pad is covered in snow because this tee pad actually has a story, real quick, I'll tell you guys. It has been redone many times to try to keep the sand that collects up here off of it, but they just kept getting more and more slippery because of the finish. So yeah, we don't actually use this tee pad very much. That's why we got flags marking across the edges of the tee pad, so you can throw it from the side if you want. I personally don't mind the tee pad, so I usually throw off of it, but today I'm going to throw from the side because it's covered in snow, so I don't have a shovel, so I'm not going to step on the tee pad without a shovel. Anyway, I can either throw a zone here, throw it really hard, flat, there's a bit of a headwind, so it might not be a bad play, or I throw the Luna on hyzer. I think I'm just going to throw the zone, more consistent, more predictable results. Watch my hand on this tree. Probably going to throw it from like right here so I don't have to worry about it. Anyway, here we go. Zone, flat and hard shot here. All right, I really like that shot. Threw it pretty much exactly how I wanted to, and should be a nice look at birdie there. All right, probably about 20 feet here left for birdie. If y'all are wondering, I'm putting with some soft D Challengers. Got these out of my bonus package from Discraft. So thank you, Discraft. Really like these putters. I'm flying good for me. So just commit to this putt. It's one I should make. All right, cool beans. Twice hurts luck, right? All right, cool. That was a really good finish to the front nine there after a slow start. Got 4 birdies in a row going into a little bit harder stretch of the course. All right, hole 10, par 3, 315 feet. This hole for me is a flex forehand up the left of that tree. I think you guys can see in the middle there. I'm going ESP nuke. I think I already said that, but I'm throwing this on quite a bit of angle. And I'm just trying to snap it over, get around, and then have a hard finish at the end back to the right. Definitely one of the harder holes on the course. Just trying to get out of this hole clean. Birdies are amazing for me. Pars are good. Oh, great kick. Oh my goodness, that was so lucky. So I pulled that way too far left. That was not a great throw, but it caught one of those trees and it redirected me right back up the middle. So pro luck, get it once around. All right, well, after that pretty good break, still have a bit of a tester here. Make sure I'm not, okay. Yep, all right. That's legal. Yep. Cool. Just adjusting my foot here so I don't have to straddle putt. I feel a little bit more confident. Regular stance, so taking this tree out of the equation right here. 25 maybe, between 25 and 30 feet here. That's why I've been trying to putt more flat. Geez. Well, people, that's not what you want to do. You don't like to get great breaks like that and then kind of waste them like I just did, but I don't really know if, I did a lot of chains. It was a pretty solid putt, but I kind of wish that it stuck. It's all right. Like I said, par is fine in this hole, but after that really good break, you're looking to capitalize, obviously. Try to get the birdie there. Definitely a bonus hole. All right, hole 11, par 3, says par 4 on the tee sign, but the distance, I would say, makes it a par 3. We got a bit of a headwind today. This is definitely, I don't know if it's the tightest gap initially on the course, but I think it is probably. But definitely one of the trickier holes. With 10 and 11 back to back, you're really just looking to go par here if possible. So again, this is a very bonus birdie hole. I'm gonna go Undertaker here, trying to play a late flip up, because there is a secondary gap that you gotta kind of flip up your drive through. So that's my goal here. It's flipping too much. I honestly couldn't tell if it hit anything, so hopefully we can find that. But I made the initial gap, which is really all I'm trying to do here. Hopefully that should be a 3 wherever it ended up, so that's good. Good shot there. The other option would have been to go with Athena in this headwind. And that didn't work, so good choice. Unfortunately, I was unable to find my drive. I don't know where it went. It flipped up right. I didn't hear it or see it hit anything, so I was kind of checking like deep, like the basket deep right, but I couldn't find it. Surprisingly, usually I'm pretty good at finding discs. So yeah, if you're a local out at Deerfield and you play it pretty often, if you find a hot pink ESP Undertaker with a Team Taylor stamp on it in hole 11's area, let me know, because I would like that disc back. It was flying pretty nice. That's why we have backups, people. Don't get too sentimentally attached to your discs, because when you lose them, which is, you're gonna lose discs in your career if you're committed to disc golf. So yeah, oops. All right, anyway, we're just gonna move on hole 12. Sorry, hole 11 couldn't finish you today. Yeah, hole 12, that's what we're gonna do now. Mentally, I'm gonna count that as a 3. I know in a tournament that'd most likely actually come out to a 5, because I'd have to re-tee, but I don't feel like walking all the way back up there and trying again. So I'm sorry if you do not appreciate that, but yeah, I don't know where it went and I don't want to walk back up there. So please, if you find a ESP Undertaker, let me know. Yeah. All right, hole 12, one of the shorter holes in the course. A little break in between the difficult stretch. All right, hole 12 on Deerfield Longs, 265-foot par 3, wide open. Unfortunately, this is a hole that I tend to overthink for whatever reason. Anyway, I'm throwing my zone here, just a consistent throwing putter shot here, just throwing it out at the right side, a little bit of Anheuser on a slight flex line, letting it come back in towards the basket. So, Z zone. All right, cool beans. Should be an easy birdie today for me, which is good because for some reason I don't do that very often. So get up there, tap out for birdie. Drive, and right there, 10 feet, easy birdie on hole 12. All right, hole 13, 500 feet flat. This hole is probably the closest one to a par 4 on the course just because it is a 2-shot hole. Usually, there was a phase where I tried to get a little backdoor line for a look at a birdie, but right now I'm trying to be consistent. So I'm going with my super overstable nuke here, hanging it out to the right and trying to drop it in the landing zone on like a hyzer, probably throwing it 370, just trying to get myself up towards the gap that leads to the basket. So beefy nuke here. Oh no, that's not good. Okay, well, it's not in the water, but I shanked that pretty badly. So much for consistency. That was pretty horrible on a lot of levels of horrible. So that first drive that I just threw is actually quite disappointing for me. I've been playing this hole pretty well lately. Throwing at least that drive, I've been placing it pretty well where I want to. But today we are in scramble mode, and 4 from where I'm at is going to be solid, I think. So 4 is not bad on this hole. 3 is what I'm trying to get because it's a pretty easy 2-shot hole. But try to get up and down, see what happens. Alright, so my disc is right there. You guys probably aren't going to be able to actually see this shot, but from here I am trying to throw like a stall anhyzer with my Athena. This would actually be a really good spot for my Undertaker that I lost in 11. But the more you know, right? Okay, anyway, I'm throwing this. I'm gonna try to re-angle you guys. Sorry about that. Okay, cool. All right. Anyway, I'm trying to throw a big stall anhyzer here with the Athena. Just trying to get up and down really here. I don't think I can get a thumb or a tomahawk there, so yeah. If I get a 3 here, it would be pretty close to a miracle. So here we go. And that's what I get. Now if I get a 4, it'll be a really good throw. Anyway, that shot ended up being too low to get over the trees that are surrounding the basket. And I got a pretty bad kick to a difficult spot, I think. So getting up and down for a 4 is going to be very good from there, and just trying not to take a 5. All right, so this shot actually hit this tree up here and flew backwards a little bit to no man's land. I have a couple different options. I have this zone because I could throw a high forehand, which might be the safest thing to do, or I can try to jump putt up the middle there, which is a more direct way to the basket. But if I go this way, I think there's less chance of me screwing up. Yeah. So I'm gonna try this forehand, and if it doesn't work and the jump putt works, I'll probably regret it. So it's my thought process here. Just gotta have to, this is just like a little flick of the wrist shot. Lots of hyzer angle on this because you're almost having it come backwards at the end. So well, that got through pretty good. It wasn't ideal, but it should give me in circles edge putt, which is pretty much what I want from this spot. I'm gonna try this jump putt. Great, I'm happy with my decision now. Just a little too tight for me to commit to that jump putt, so I do not mind the forehand now. Alright, so my shot ended up right here. Got a little straddle look here on the leaning basket on 13 here. Don't exactly know how it got to the point where it was leaning, but it's leaning now. So going straddle putt here, probably 25 footer left for the 4. I will take it. I will still take it. 4 is not the worst score I can take on this hole, especially from where I was off the tee. So, no complaints. Moving to the last 5 holes, hoping to finish strong. And yeah, cool. All right, hole 14. The sign says that it is 380 feet. It is actually more like 410 feet. My dad and I have used the rangefinder before to get the distance. We got a nice little tailwind today, so I'm going to go Athena. Just a little bit more consistent on my nuke for the straight shot. So just looking to throw this pretty much flat. Just hopefully let the disc just work, do its thing. And if I can get a look here, that'd be good. I've been leaving this hole short quite a bit lately, so trying to make the correction today, put a little extra power behind it. Hold it, hold, skip straight. Yes, let's go. All right, that should be 20 left, I think. It took a nice straight hover skip up into the green, so should have a good look at it too. Geez, sticky snow. All right, got up to my drive here, just outside of 15 feet, between 15 and 20 here. Nice. Good 2 here on 14. Going into a little easy stretch before the finish on 18 here. Trying to get a couple more birdies. All right, hole 15, par 3, 283 feet. It's a like hyzer finished left. I'm going with my Andrew Presnell drone, the Teen Staler tamped drone. If you have not watched the March Mush video, you should go watch that for a great Luke Taylor moment in pronouncing the English language. All right, here we go. Throwing this on a little bit of hyzer, pretty much straight ahead of me, and letting it do the work from there. Get left. Oh, hit the tree I was aiming at. Darn. All right, long look at a 2, most likely a 3, to be honest. It's pretty far away from the basket. What is particularly frustrating about this hole is that it is not, sorry, the camera's being all janky. Got a big old tripod. It's not a difficult hole. It's a pretty open hyzer, and lately I have just not been executing my shot as good as I can. So, you know, sometimes that's just how it goes and you get in a rough stretch. I'm gonna try to make a highlight putt here. If not, still got 16 and 17. Pretty good looks at birdie. And then we got finisher on 18. So walking up to my shot here, see what happens. All right, got up to my drive here. Probably a little outside of 50 short. Not great. Hoping to give this one enough height, give it a chance. Maybe walk out with a 2. If not, 3 is okay. Playing a pretty solid round so far. Oh, get there. Sneaky little tailwind. Also, I just left that putt a little low. All right, taking a 3 here on 15. Look to correct next time I play, because like I said, this is a hole that I really should get 7 times out of 10, and I just haven't been executing lately. So, all right, hole 16, par 3, 190 feet. I'm going with my jawbreaker zone here. This is a pretty straight forehand shot, a little finish to the right at the end. You're just trying to hit the gap here. It's a pretty tight hole. I mean, it is short, but it is tight. So just throwing it at the tree, just straight ahead. If I miss it right or left, it's good. Here we go. Jawbreaker zone. All right, got a little lucky there, snuck through the right side. Should have a little tester putt left, try to collect the birdie here on 16. Much closer than I initially thought here. 15-footer left for birdie here, snuck through pretty much all the way on that right side. So, solid. All right, cool beans. Nice birdie there. One that I am not really known for getting. I don't birdie this hole a lot, so I'll take it today. One I should probably get more often, but not every day you get lucky like I did off the tee. So I will take it. Moving into 17, 2 holes left. All right, hole 17, 228 feet. I'm going with my Luna. This is just a straight tunnel shot. So I'm just looking, I'm aiming right at the basket, throwing this flat, and just letting the disc do its thing here. Nothing crazy. If you make the gap, you should get a birdie. So. Oh, I pulled it, but it's gonna get through because I'm getting good today. Man, the luck streak continues for me today. Besides losing my disc, the course has been pretty nice to me overall. So I pulled that quite a bit right, but I snuck through up to the bucket. Should be about a 20-footer, maybe 25 for the birdie. All right, my drive ended up right here, even closer than I thought. Another 15-footer for birdie here. Solid. The Luna's been good today. Hasn't let me down very much. I'm pretty happy about that because I throw this disc a lot on this course. All right, hole 18, final hole of the round, 358 feet, par 3. Throwing the Athena one last time today. Just trying to throw it out there flat, let the disc do its thing as usual. Just nothing too tricky really about it. Just hit the gap, don't fade too much to the driveway. Just gotta commit, like most holes in disc golf. Cool finishing hole though, takes you right back to the parking lot, really convenient. So, here we go. Get up, 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 up. All right, well, I threw it pretty well, just a little too low. Caught a little bit of the foliage there on the right. Just dropped it a little short. I have a long look at a 2. Not too upset with that shot, especially with how solid a round I'm having. So, let's get up and down for a 3. Finish with a pretty solid score, I think. All right, got up to my drive right here. Probably 40, maybe just outside of 40 feet here for the birdie. Just give enough height, try to make it. Try to put this in, why not? It'd be a cool way to end. Got a little bit of a tail left to right here, so got to give it extra height. Put it a little bit more left than usual. And I putted it too far right. Unfortunate. All right. Alright, that's going to conclude the round. I'm not exactly sure what I shot. Oh, that was cool. Okay, yeah, let me go back. Birdied 1, birdied 6, 7, 8, 9, so I was 5 down through 9, parred 10. Don't really know how I'm going to count 11. Unfortunate. Yeah, if you find an Undertaker, pink Undertaker out at Deerfield, let me know. I would gratefully take it back if you're a local. So there's that. I don't know how I'm going to count that. I birdied 12, took a 4 on 13, birdied 14, 16, and 17. So 3, 4. So I had nine twos. That's pretty good. I had a 4. So that'd be a 46, so that'd be an 8 down Ironman par, unless you want to count, if you're counting 11 as a 3, that's what that would be, and if you're counting it as a 5, if you're a stickler for the rules, like I am usually, but you know, it's just a practice round. So between 6 and 8 down, however you want to look at it, which is a pretty solid round for me. My last tournament I played here, I shot a 9 down, and that was the best round I'd ever played in a tournament, and my best round out here ever is an 11. So, you know, pretty solid round. I'm pretty happy with how I played, pretty happy with how I putted inside the circle. I think I made 1 circle 2, that was on hole 7. So yeah, you know, my game's feeling pretty good right now. I've been a little bit more consistent lately. So yeah, thank you for watching, guys. If you like this video, like it, and if you love it, subscribe for some more awesome disc golf content. And until next time, have fun discing. Peace out.